Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to this video. My name is Brando Linick, and what I want to talk about really is just kind of working from home, I guess you could say, in my experience. Alright, I'm going to share with you some specific things, some questions that I'm going to answer, but I'm also going to share with you my experience when it comes to working from home, building your own income, using the internet, leveraging technology. I love talking about this stuff. But that said, I am going to answer a question, and that's going to be the title of this video, but I'm also going to share with you some add-ons and some ideas I've got. So that said, question. How do I become, or how to become, a brand ambassador blogger? All right, a brand ambassador for a clothing line, a retailer. It can be simple. I know people that go. All right, these are just ideas I'm going to throw your way based on my reference points and experiences. I know people that have gone to small clothing retail stores or small clothing online shops and stores, and what they've done is they've contacted the management team and they've asked and requested, if they could promote their clothing items, kind of be a brand ambassador for the company and for the clothes, and they can do so through blogging, through Blogger, through WordPress, and that's how they got into it. They just asked and requested from the management team. They got on Skype calls and hangouts with people, and they just built relationships with them, and they became literally a human billboard for that company and that clothing line. Now, you don't have to just do clothing line. You can do a bunch of different things. Whatever brand's out there, big or small, the smaller it is, or if it's a medium-sized company, it's going to be easier for you to get your foot through the door. So it's just one idea. But do your market research, find something that matches your integrity, and you can make a living doing this. You literally can. But that said, on the flip side of it, when it comes to becoming a brand ambassador, you do have an employer. You do have someone telling you what to do and how to do it sometimes. There is also independence there. However, always having to build someone else's brand and not your own, always having to promote someone else's stuff and not your own, it kind of takes away from the meaning, which is why, and this will clash against some of your ideas. I mean, controversy is awesome. I love it. But this is just my idea and preference, okay? But now what I want to do is flip things over. So if you have any questions about brand ambassading and doing it blogging, comment below, but that's like the straightforward answer I can give you. Build relationships with management teams, find a company that's kind of medium sized, it's easier to get your foot through the door, and see if you can become a brand promoter of what they have, and do it through the internet. See if they'd be willing to give you product, and then you can just write about those products on your blog, and then you can promote it to your friends and your family, alright, and you can go from there and start building out your brand, alright. So I hope that covers it in a nutshell, and if you do have questions, you know where to put them in the box below. But that said, I want to talk about my experience when it comes to building a business and income online. If you're looking at doing this, because I know there's two of you, you're really enthusiastic about becoming a brand ambassador blogger, and if that's the case, go for it. But if you're looking at building an income in a business through technology, through the internet, to quit your job, make extra money, build up an income, alright, if that's something that you're looking at getting involved in, I've got a lead out and throw your way. Having been able to come across a person who is making a lot of money and still making a lot of money. This was going back to 2014, and I came across an individual who was making a lot of money blogging on the internet, and because they were blogging online and making lots of money, I started to model and copy them. This person was literally picking up their laptop without having to be a brand ambassador and promote other people's stuff while doing it. They had the time freedom to do what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it, and pick up their laptop and travel the countries where they didn't speak the language, alright? And this is not average or typical results. I'm not going to guarantee the same results, because this person worked hard, they were dedicated, and they were motivated, and they had a big reason why. But because they were doing this, living in countries where they didn't even speak the language, making 6 figures, alright? And before then, they're making 5 figures. They started off making like $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, and they built it up. And because they did this in the span of like 2 years, I started to model and copy them. And it took me less than 90 days. I am not guaranteeing you results here. I am not going to sit here and promise you the same results I created, because I had nothing to fall back on. I wasn't working a job. I quit my job. I was solely invested into following what this person shared with me. But in 90 days, because of that dedication, I was able to create a full-time income business working part-time blogging online. Those aren't average or typical results. I share that with you because of what's possible. And if you get anything out of this video, it's not the results, but if you want to build your own income, quit your job, make extra income, alright, to pay off your bills, your car loans, your debt, I would encourage you, if you're serious about it, not playing around here kicking tires, then find someone who's worth modeling. There's a lot of noise out there online. best thing you could do to kind of focus, literally focus, and have a path that you can follow and go down is find someone who's willing to connect with you and walk you through step by step what to do to get the results that you want. It will save you blood, sweat, and tears and a lifelong time of misery. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and literally when I say misery, I mean it. All right. But that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a fun conversation, and you know, if you'd like to learn more information about building an income and a business through the internet from blogging, if you're coachable, you're trainable, you're willing to learn some things, if you're willing to learn some things and you're open-minded, connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. I will put a link in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world with or without you. Take care.